What's up, guys? This is Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and we are officially home from vacation, and no bad weather. We made it through the whole trip in Florida without any bad weather at all. Everyone was super concerned, and thanks for that. I do appreciate it. Everyone was worried that we were going to have some bad weather. We did manage to get out before the big tropical storm made it there. We are going to be going back to Florida. My wife and I are going to be back in Tampa with my buddy Brad, with doing some stuff with Final Descent Outdoors. We're going to be doing a little fishing trip, bow fishing, alligator hunting, a lot of stuff. It's going to be fun. But we're leaving on Tuesday, so we should be getting there after the storm passes. I guess Tuesday it should be going through there, getting out. Wednesday will be our first day to actually do anything, so hopefully the weather will cooperate for us. But we're back home and just trying to get everything settled in, back in place. My wife's doing some mowing, just checking everything out, getting everything settled in. Got a guy coming later that's going to be picking up some goats that he bought a while back, so hopefully he shows up and we get those goats sold. And yeah, anyways, stick along.
Yeah, Joe was right.
What's the matter, Skip? Your buddy's leaving? Well, there went 5 little does. I actually sold those before we left for Florida. They just came and picked them up. We couldn't get everything lined out. He actually sent me a check in the mail and paid for those goats before we went to Florida. So they finally came and picked them up. Well, say finally. We got back yesterday, so today's the first day they've had a chance. But Skip lost her buddies. Her little crew of girls. Poor Skip. Her little crew left. What's the matter, Skip? Don't worry too much about Skip. She'll be fine. All the rest of the mama does and Spot is still here. The does are just out grazing somewhere, and Skip was at the barn with the little girls I had locked up, so she thinks she's the only goat left now, apparently. But she'll be all right, I promise. It is just getting flat, way too hot out here for me to be working outside. I need to go to the garden and do a bunch of work down there, but we'll do that this evening after it cools off. But my wife's on the lawnmower because this place turned into a jungle in the 7 days that we were gone. But apparently she didn't get quite enough tan at the beach, or she's just trying to relive her beach life. I'm not sure. That Premier1 fence, isn't it amazing? I want to go ask her where her personal protective gear is. No personal protective gear when you're outside mowing the yard in your bikini. I mean, I'm not complaining. Don't complain in the comment section down below, guys, because I don't want my wife to quit mowing my yard for me in a bikini. I mean, yeah. So first things first, everyone wants to know how the Premier1 electric netting fence is holding up and if it kept the deer out while we were on vacation. Well, I checked my trail cameras. I've got a couple trail cameras set up along the perimeter of the fence, and here's what I got. So, no deer have been in the garden. Now, I can't say the same for the grass and weeds because, it looks terrible. I'm gonna have to get that Haas wheel hoe out and get to work in between these rows, get some more stuff planted out here in the outside garden. But inside the high tunnel, in this crazy world of madness in here, look at all that greenness. 0 deer pressure in here. I can't find anywhere, no signs where deer have nibbled on plants, No signs of deer tracks, but this place is looking amazing. You leave town for a week and come back and everything just blows up. So let's have a little look. First off, how about this? So this is a hollyhock. I planted it last year. Look at that. It's blooming like crazy, and it is fixing to just blow up and have flowers everywhere. Kale, doing amazing. Swiss chard, doing amazing. My cucumber cages there. Cucumbers are already growing up out of the top. When I left, cucumbers were way down there. Doing amazing. Onions are struggling a little bit. Get some pretty good, I mean, not giant onions, but there's some decent onion bulbs. Pepper plants have grown tremendously while I was gone. Look at all the peppers. Banana peppers, jalapenos. Man, everything's just doing amazing. Here's what I'm excited about. My squash and zucchini plants. Before I left, I told you when I got home I'd have squash and zucchini. Well, I was right. Looky here. There's my squash. That'll be our first squash of the year right there. Zucchini. We eat a lot of zucchini around here, and they are growing amazingly. That needs to be picked today. Tomatoes. Oh, look at this. My bok choy's all bolted on me, which is fine. I knew it would. My single stem tomatoes are going crazy. I need to get out here and get those tied up. They're headed up the strings pretty well, but they need retied. Everything's it's just crazy. Look at these tomato plants in the cages. They're huge. Here's the corn I planted before I left. So that is, what, a little over 1 week of growth. And I've got corn popping up all over the place. It's about, I'd say, some of it 6, 8 inches tall already. No problems at all with the germination on the seed I got from Bumblebee Junction. That's gonna be some big corn plants quickly. So inside the garden, or inside the greenhouse, I mean, everything's going great. Little side garden over here. The grass is starting to pop up, but there's several squash plants doing really good. Tomatoes down there doing really well. Beans, beets, all kinds of stuff. Everything's just growing like crazy out here right now. It's doing amazing. We do have 2 rows of Houston's watermelons growing amongst the grass. So the next couple days before I leave again, I'm going to be out here cleaning up Houston's watermelons. But let's show you what he's got so far, even though he's not here. And I'm kind of embarrassed to even show this right now because of all the grass. I hate grass in my garden. But looky there. Houston's got watermelon plants. 2 rows of watermelons over here that are doing just fabulous. They're growing like crazy. We'll get the grass off of them. Woo, that's ugly. Look at this. Before I left, I'm not kidding. Before I left, that was dirt. This is a row of pumpkins, by the way. Houston wanted to grow a few pumpkins, but this was just dirt. That's how fast the grass has popped up. Probably a little bit more than I want to handle with the wheel hoe. So I'll probably get the tractor out here and till all this up. But there's grass literally 6 inches tall out here. Ugh, I hate grass in my garden. So everything is doing really well in the garden. This is almost embarrassing. I hate to show you that, but I want to show you this. The Premier1 fence did perfect. So I had my aunt and my stepbrother and people coming out all the time checking on things, but no one was staying at the house. So that was the first big test of the Premier1 Permanet fencing. And I call it a success because you saw I've got pictures of deer walking down the outside of the fence, but none on the inside. Didn't get that picture of a deer getting zapped. Ugh, still holding out hope that might happen, but just not yet. Well guys, thanks for watching. I know I've been kind of all over the place, kind of bouncing off the walls, going from one thing to the next, but just trying to get caught up around here. It's a lot of work when you leave town, and I understand that. I know that going into it. When you're out of town for a week, things get out of hand, just like grass in the garden. But guess what? I would much rather have spent my time, whoop, I dropped my squash. That's no good. Got it. Squash and zucchini. It's what's for supper. Anyways, I would much rather have spent my time with my family on the beach, enjoying that, making memories, than out here in the garden worrying about grass popping up. You know, I don't like looking out here and seeing grass in my garden, but there's more important things in life, and I understand that. So as I was saying, kind of bouncing from one thing to the next, kind of all over the place today. But we're back home, getting settled in, got the U-Haul all unpacked, back home for a few days until we leave for Tampa in like 3 days. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. No deer in the garden. The Premier1 fence is working amazing. That's all I'm worried about right now, is keeping the deer out of that greenhouse. And so far, it's been a success. Guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll keep you updated on the status of Gemma, the poor little weenie dog with the snake bite on her nose. You okay, Gemma? You okay, sister? I know it hurts. Poor baby. I think she'll be okay. Don't be too rough on me for not taking her to the vet, but I think she'll be okay. We've been down this road many, many times. So, thanks for watching, guys. Y'all have a great day. As always, we'll see you on the next video. What's the matter, Skip?